A hold my beer moment. My new neighbor got a St. Bernard, 150 pounds of drool and zero training. I work from home, so I watched this dog tear up my front lawn every single day for 3 weeks straight. Big muddy paw prints, holes dug near my mailbox. The guy would just stand there on his porch with his coffee while his dog did laps through my grass. I asked him nicely the first time. He said dogs need exercise. I asked him the second time with my phone out, showing him the damage. He told me to relax, it's just grass. The third time I mentioned maybe keeping the dog on his own property, he laughed and said I should build a fence if I cared so much. I wasn't building a fence. That's $1,500 I don't have. But I did have a sprinkler system with one of those digital timers, the kind you can angle however you want. My lawn guy installed it 2 years ago and I barely used it because my grass is half dead anyway. I went out there on a Tuesday morning and noticed something interesting. The neighbor's bedroom window faced my yard, and he left it open every single day. Even saw his curtains blowing around in there. That night I adjusted the sprinkler head closest to the property line, pointed it at a steep angle, set the timer for 5 in the morning. 30-minute cycle. Next morning, I heard him yelling, watched from my kitchen window while he stumbled around his front yard in his boxers, trying to figure out where the water was coming from. My sprinkler was already off by the time he looked over. He knocked on my door an hour later, soaking wet, asking if I knew anything about water hitting his window. I told him my sprinklers run on a timer and sometimes the pressure gets weird. Suggested he close his window. He didn't close it, so I kept the sprinklers running. Same time every morning. I could hear his alarm going off through the window right before the water hit. It was the best part of my day. His dog stopped coming into my yard after the first week because the guy was too tired and pissed off to take him out before work. This went on for almost 2 months. My grass actually started looking better because I was watering it consistently for the first time ever. His complaints to me stopped after week 3. Figured he just closed the window and moved on. Then I saw the for sale sign go up in his yard. Realtor showed up a few days later with a couple who looked interested. I was getting my mail when I heard the realtor talking to them on the front porch. She kept saying something about minor water damage in the master bedroom but nothing structural. The couple walked away. Another couple came by that weekend. Same thing. 2 weeks later, the neighbor knocked on my door. Different energy this time. He looked tired. Asked me if I'd be willing to write a statement saying my sprinklers never hit his house. I asked why. He said the buyers were backing out because the inspector found black mold around the window frame and water damage on the interior wall. His insurance wouldn't cover it because he admitted to the adjuster that he always kept the window open, so it was considered negligence. He needed to sell the house because he got transferred for work. Already bought a place 2 states over. Now he was stuck dropping the price by 20 grand just to get anyone interested, and he still had to pay for mold remediation out of pocket, $4,000. I told him I couldn't lie to an inspector. My sprinklers run at an angle sometimes depending on water pressure, and I have no idea where the spray goes. He stared at me for a long time. Then he said I was a piece of garbage and walked away. His dog doesn't run through my yard anymore.